Okay, so flipping it to the Niners, and we're going to do the same thing. Have the Raiders fans tell us who we think the Niners DC should be, because I've heard a couple names when I'm driving around in the car and I want to jump out of the car. So I'm assuming one of those names will be guys that you bring up. So Deacon Hill, I'm going to stay with you. Who would you like to see as the Niners DC?
I think a great guy for you guys, and he's available. He's a great defensive mind. Pete Carroll from the Seattle Seahawks,
He's coming back to the Niners.
coming back and being your defensive coordinator.
Just ADD running up and down the sidelines with
Yeah,
the two of the
get some
gums.
excitement. Need some excitement on the sideline. So yeah.
All right, Pete.
I
Pete.
think that would be a great fit for you guys.
All right, brother James. Who would you like to see for us for our DC next year? Take it off of mute.
Stafford's ex-head coach, Brian Shaw.
Oh, you mean wait? Oh,
David
really?
Shaw, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, David Shaw. Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's the offensive coordinator.
No, he's the defensive guy too.
That'd be weird.
He'd be a great defensive guy for you guys.
You want us to have a great defensive guy?
Yeah, it'd be great.
That's good. That's a good choice too. I like that.
All right, brother Bill. For a more realistic, who we would really want for a head coach, or for a DC, who do you?
Who I think would be a good fit for the 49ers, although he's not available, is to bring Vic Fangio back, because again, unfortunately, he's not available. I mean that, and both names that I'm going to name are names that, as of today, aren't available. The other pick, and I think I mentioned this last week at church, it would be the head coach for the New York Jets, Robert Saleh, who is again not available. If the Jets let him go at the end of this upcoming season, I say bring him back. The reason why I say that is, if you look at the success that the 49ers defense have had since they've had 3 good, solid defensive coordinators in a row. And that's rare to have that turnover, and they're all successful. Vic Fangio, who was part of the Jim Harbaugh's staff, and then they brought in Robert Saleh, who they got from Seattle, and then D'Amico Ryans, who went on to be head coach. I have absolutely, I mean, Deacon Hill, if you just want to put a landmine at the 50-yard line at Levi's Stadium, you might as well, because ain't no way Pete Carroll would work with the 49ers defensive coordinator. Ain't no way, ain't no how. Just forget about it. But I get it. I mean, this is comedy hour, so that's cool. That's cool. But Pete Carroll ain't no way.
You're doing Fantasy Island. You're picking people that ain't even available. At least get somebody that's available. Well, I got an idea. Why don't you guys just apologize to the guy you just fired for no reason and bring him back?
Well, apparently, unfortunately, that's not an option. So, yeah, Pete Carroll, forget about it. So I don't know for the head coaches who were let go in this past season and their staff. I honestly didn't have time to do my homework to see which of those would be viable. I'm not a big fan of bringing in a college coach. The issues with the 49ers isn't so much the defensive coordinator. I mean, I don't agree with drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank now. As far as the DC that we had, but I just think that they're a player or two away in terms of their backup linebackers from having the same championship level defense they had before, because that got exposed in their playoff games.
All right.
So, but Shaw has coached in NFL.
Who is he with?
David Shaw in the NFL?
He has coached, not now, but he has coached in the NFL. He was a coordinator before he went to Stanford.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So the name I'm hearing that makes me want to just drive my car off a cliff is Brandon Staley. I do not want Brandon Staley as our DC. I think he had one good year with a really good defense on a great team with a fantastic head coach with the Rams. Everything else about him sucks. Like, he came out of kind of nowhere. He just jumped up to the DC, straight to the head coaching position. I would lose my mind if he's our DC. So I hope he's not. But it looks like they're talking about some internal stuff. And then there's he said they've interviewed 2 candidates that they're not going to say who they are. which makes me think it has to be Belichick and Vrabel that they just did to try to talk them into coming on DC for a season before they get a head coaching job. I can't think of why you wouldn't say who the two people are, especially if one of those two people don't get the job. But if Brandon Staley is our DC, oh, I'm gonna lose my mind. The guy has no neck, and he just talks caca every time he's up talking to the press, talking about all these fluff. Oh, he drives me nuts. He drove me nuts. I don't even like the Chargers.
Yeah.
And he drove me nuts.
You
When
get
you
ready,
bring a
get ready
Staley
to
as a
lose your
DC,
mind.
we struggled. Greg, you can have my ticket. I'll give you a ticket on my games for free.
Hey, you can buy one of my jerseys.
Yeah, give them to me. And I'll see if I can sell them. I doubt it.
You better not. No. There's none of that. None of that. I
All
might
right,
as
so-
well give you the money. I didn't say I'm doing that, my brother.
Oh, I got one more name for you guys. You guys can have our old Ryan. He should be our defensive coordinator.
Nope.
Yeah.
No Ryan brothers.
Who?
We're not taking those big shiny teeth on our sidelines, man. Nope.
With the long hair.
Rex Ryan?
Nope.
with the
You
long
talking
hair.
about Rob Ryan?
Rob Ryan.
Yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah.
You guys can have
Rob
Rob
Ryan,
Ryan.
but not the league. Rob Ryan been out the league so long.
No,
man.
actually he's a consultant with the Raiders right now.
Well, he was with Baltimore too.
Like I said, he's been out of the
Don't say
league
it.
so long.
Yeah, right.
It doesn't even count.
He still knows X and O's.
Yeah, in his Chef Boyardee little stuff, not the.
Yeah, hey, XNO tic tac toe doesn't count. You got to come up with something else.